Having a narcissistic mother can shape your entire life, from your self-esteem to your relationships and even your mental health. But how do you know if your mother is truly narcissistic? And if she is, what can you do about it? Stay with me, because this might change how you see everything. Not every controlling or critical mother is a narcissist. But if she consistently puts her needs above yours and manipulates you for validation, it might be a sign of narcissistic personality traits. What are the key signs of a narcissistic mother? Constant need for admiration. Everything revolves around her. No emotional validation. Your feelings are dismissed or ignored. Manipulation, guilt-tripping, silent treatment, or gaslighting. Controlling behavior, making decisions for you, even as an adult. Playing the victim. She's always the one suffering, never you. If these traits sound familiar, you might have grown up with a narcissistic mother, but how does that affect you? Let's explore the impact. A narcissistic mother doesn't just make childhood difficult, her influence can shape your identity well into adulthood. Common effects on children of narcissistic mothers. Low self-esteem. Constant criticism makes you doubt yourself. People-pleasing tendencies. You feel responsible for her emotions. Difficulty setting boundaries. You were taught that saying no is selfish. Fear of failure, because nothing was ever good enough. Attraction to toxic relationships. You unconsciously seek the familiar. Many people with narcissistic mothers develop anxiety, depression, or even struggle with their own identity. But can you change these patterns? Let's talk about breaking free. The good news? You are not responsible for your mother's emotional needs. The first step toward healing is learning to set boundaries and reclaim your own identity. Steps to break free. Recognize her behavior. Understand that it's about her, not you. Set firm boundaries. You don't have to share everything with her. Stop seeking approval. Her validation doesn't define you. Limit contact if necessary. Your mental health comes first. Therapy and self-work. Breaking childhood patterns takes effort. The most powerful step you can take is realizing that you deserve healthy, supportive relationships, and you don't have to keep repeating the same cycle. But what if going no contact isn't an option? Let's discuss how to manage the relationship while protecting your mental health. For many, completely cutting off a narcissistic mother isn't possible, whether due to family, culture, or personal reasons. So how do you maintain some level of relationship while protecting yourself? Keep interactions short and structured, less time, less manipulation. Don't argue or defend yourself. Stay neutral and avoid power struggles. Emotionally detach. Stop expecting change or validation. Find outside support. Therapy or a support group can help. Focus on your own growth. You are more than her expectations. When you stop reacting to her emotional games, you take away her power over you. You are not a child anymore. You get to choose how much space she occupies in your life. But what happens if you never set boundaries? Let's talk about the long-term effects of staying trapped in the cycle. If you never break free from your mother's influence, the cycle continues. Many people with narcissistic mothers struggle for years, feeling trapped by guilt and obligation. Potential long-term effects. Ongoing self-doubt and guilt in adulthood. Constant fear of disappointing others. Repeating toxic relationship patterns. Struggles with self-worth and decision-making. Never feeling like you're truly in control of your own life. But it doesn't have to be this way. Healing from a narcissistic mother isn't about changing her, it's about reclaiming yourself. So what's the first step? Let's talk about healing. Healing doesn't mean forgetting the past, it means learning to live beyond it. The goal isn't to fix her, it's to find peace within yourself. What are the steps toward healing? Inner work. Acknowledge the pain, but don't let it define you. Build self-trust. You are capable of making your own choices. Surround yourself with support. Healthy people help you grow. Forgive yourself for believing her version of you for so long. Create the life you want, free from her expectations. Your childhood may have shaped you, but it does not have to define your future. You have the power to break the cycle and build a life that is truly yours.